Cry freedom. This rare moment of empty nest gives me the opportunity to weep freely, to cry guilt-free without those I love responding to me with doubt or worry. This is not about them. These tears are my warrior heart wetting the world. Here is where I do my best work. These tears are a little piece of peace inside me, being integrated more deeply. They are the love inside me liberated. They are grief and loss embraced. This is me facing, this is me feeling, this is my being, this is me welling. Let's stop telling kids not to cry. Fucking cry, I say. Feel it all. Cry with joy at the love that's bursting like fireworks in the sky of our collective dreams, bursting at the seams, loving us all into a big wet mess. Back to the start, primordial soupiness, before we were born and learned to forget, when tears were what we were, before you, before me, before eyes. Cry at the hatred that triggers the violence, the fear that keeps us silent, for salt and water will soften everything eventually. Cry love, cry loss, cry hope across the continents, cry sadness, cry freedom. Yes, freedom for tears, for feeling of every kind. Cry whenever you need to and fuck those it makes feel uncomfortable. Screw the voice in your head that says your tears, your weeping makes you weak. Cry down the other cheek and make your life become a puddle, a glorious muddle of so much emotion. It is okay to feel. There'll be people, your kind, waiting with wellies to joyfully jump in the wet, weepy depths of you, to celebrate the truth that tears hold. Precious liquid diamonds containing encyclopedic knowledge of every single experience humans have ever had. I am the witch burning at the stake. Fire cannot beat the salt water I make. I am wounded on the battlefield, dying for a lie. If we all cry, it might be enough to wash away all this blood. The light breeze in the silver birch tree sounds like a river, but the only water is coming from me, trying to create a world in which my children, my husband, my son especially, can cry freely, can come undone, because that's the most manly thing you can become. But this broken, failing, falling society teaches him that boys don't cry, that men don't feel, and it's bollocks, my darling. What men need, what women want, what the world needs is men who have come undone, men who have become whole enough to drop the tough mask placed upon them, men who can feel everything, who can be held vulnerable. We need honest hearts that can be seen in wet eyes full of beauty. It's our duty. Cry, my love, when you're lonely, when joy and pain burst you open over and over again. Cry when the old stories are boring you to sleep, and weep your dreams into a new way of being. Let your sobs be heard on the mountain. Let the valley flow with your lament. Weep your sorries and your forgiveness. Wail at all the walls that try to imprison us. Let salt remake our vision and give my boy permission. Give us all permission to feel wherever we are, wherever we're at. Cry freedom for a world held at the gunpoint of popular opinion, for the souls at war with themselves, for love gently kissing shells and awakening a new beginning, a generation of warriors weeping at the greenness that is returning, at a species learning that love is what it needs to survive, that love is what it means to be alive, that love is what is now falling from these eyes.